Last week, I put on a t-shirt that I mentioned was too small for me. I put this on today. It's a long sleeve, but I've pulled the sleeves up a bit because it's kind of warm in here, and I like how it looks. And it's like really tight on me right now, like holy crap. You guys, I think I'm getting fat. Okay, so far on this not a video about a game series, I've only talked about real life topics and flash games. So this week I felt it was finally time to delve into topics further into
the digital realms.
But today I want to talk about one of my favourite topics that we have on this wonderful planet that we call Mother Earth. I am of course talking about multiplayer games. Nothing in this world makes me more erect than playing Left 4 Dead with some good buddies and beating every campaign on expert difficulty. I'd show you the achievement that I should have earned if it actually gave it to me! Here is where my expert's campaign achievement would be, if I had one! Now don't get me wrong, single player gaming is awesome, and I will talk about that in another video, but it lacks that extra fun, that extra camaraderie, and that extra depth that single player games just cannot achieve. I still remember one of my favourite multiplayer experiences in a game. It was like 2 AM in the morning. I was playing Destiny, doing a raid against this big boss ass asshole, and I teamed up with this random group of guys who were all just talking smack to each other and talking smack to every enemy in the game. Because from what I could tell, they were friends in IRL, as all the cool kids would say. I don't want to brag about how cool I am or anything, but I'm pretty cool. So eventually they run out of smack talk for each other and decide to turn it to our benevolent raid overlord, also known as Oryx. And then they suddenly just burst out with stuff like, "Hey Oryx, ask your mum if her underwear still smells like me." "Yo Oryx, I think you left your spine in the other room, you fucking coward." "Hey Oryx, they call you the Taken King? More like taking my dick in your ass." And I just couldn't take it. We failed so many attempts at this boss because we were all too busy talking smack to the boss, just goofing around and having so much fun. And honestly, it was an amazing night. Eventually we did get our run finished. And I gotta tell you, Destiny may be a dump truck full of diseased issues, but beating the raid boss for the first time while having an absolute blast doing it is such an incredible high. And this is the kind of shit that I'm talking about. Adding more people to the experience makes things so much better, but not always. Shit, that didn't make any sense. Now I admit, I find that pairing with random people in a game like Destiny usually will result in negative results. Usually with people calling each other names, and if you're playing Halo, they're probably teabagging you. This? Me no likey. And lately I find myself avoiding online games at all costs because of the kind of negativity and toxicity that I'd say, let's say, the whole fucking world brings. And I haven't really been playing games with people that I know for quite a while now. And thus I have found myself hitting up my single player backlog, which by the way has been freaking great for this channel. Hey, what up Murdered Soul Suspect? I see you, boo, I see you. Borderlands free? Hell yeah, brother, we should hook up again sometime. Fuck yeah. Super Monkey Ball Banana Plays. What the fuck are you doing here? I told you to stay away from me. Stop calling me. Anyway, like I said, I'm not going to get into the single player stuff. At least not right now. Because right now we're talking about damn multiplayer games, son. I don't know why I called you son. I'm not your dad. Please don't start calling me that. This video is fucking weird. Now my favourite kind of multiplayer games overall are cooperative. Ones in which you can accomplish something together. Sure, I played my fair share of Call of Duty, but it got old for me pretty fast. The cooperative experiences that always held my attention were games like Halo, with its really fun campaigns and modes like Firefight, Destiny for its PvE content, and Left 4 Dead for its leaving people for dead. You son of a bitch, get back here, there's a tank, where are you going now? Fucking idiot? Bye-bye. Fighting together against a common enemy that isn't player controlled. Now that's my jam! Sure, I did play a lot of Left 4 Dead Versus mode, but I mostly stuck to the co-op campaigns. Now, I'm not really much of a competitive person, so I don't really play that many PvP games. I have played my fair share of Infected on Call of Duty, and Hang 'em High on Halo. But competitive games have never really been my bag, so I stick to the one, the only, the legendary cooperative games. and cooperative games of the couch variety were top tier for my slightly fucked up childhood. Whether it was with a friend or whether it was with a sibling, I'd always have a good old buddy to buddy those good old games. There was nothing like getting some of that hot takeout food on a Friday night, slapping in that disc of Halo Reach, and fragging some hot kills until the sun rose. I'm talking big team battle, I'm talking team SWAT, and you bet your sweet little peach-shaped ass that I'm talking about invasion, son. My hands hurt from clapping so much. Ow, why did I do it again? Shoveling an unhealthy amount of Doritos into our mouths and chugging those sweet energy drinks to keep us up till the morning. But my buddy at the time didn't really join me in drinking any energy drinks because he was a little bit... But the video games change. The times change. And more importantly, so do people. I don't play video games with those people anymore. Most of my siblings are now grown-ass adults just like me. Well, if you can call me a grown-ass adult. And thus, I find myself sat on the sofa most days, feeling that burn of nostalgia, feeling that burn of camaraderie. This is why I ended up making this video. What's the best thing about video games is there will always be someone to play them with, and there will always be a lot of new memories to make. Thank you for watching. This video was just about me rambling on about my experiences with multiplayer games, and thus I want to hear your stories. Tell me all about it in the comments section, and I will read and reply to them. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!